Well, from one party to another, probably the biggest one in town right now, country music star Garth Brooks is about to have a lot of friends in low places here in Boise as his first of two shows. Performing his first of the two shows tonight as he held a press conference earlier today to talk about those shows. So yeah, the first show scheduled for Saturday, second show scheduled for tonight. So they're running it in backwards order, but Joey Prechtel is all down at the stadium right now to kind of straighten it all out. And Joey, I can only imagine the party is picking up down there as well.
Absolutely, Brian. Fans are really starting to get excited for Garth Brooks' fourth show tonight. You can see it right here. Fans are getting pumped up. They opened the doors to the concert about an hour ago. Show is going to start in literally less than an hour at this point. Fans, they've been out here all day, some of them just out here in the sun getting ready for Garth Brooks' first show in the City of Trees in more than 20 years. Now, of course, this is all a part of his stadium tour that he's doing around the country. One of the things Garth talked about earlier today was the fact that Boise got two of these shows. They said that they wanted it to be one night show to make the experience more magical, but when that first one sold out within an hour and there was more than 50% of people who didn't get a ticket, that's when they decided to add the second show. Now, we talked to Garth Brooks earlier today to hear him talk about the difference between performing here in, where Boise State plays at Albertsons Stadium compared to a professional stadium.
For me, the college towns are kind of like my sentimental favorite, like everybody else's. If you talk about, no offense against the NBA, but the NBA versus March Madness, you'll see those people that March Madness, they kind of get a little bit more, and the NBA is more like show, kind of thing. So same way, when we go to the pro stadiums, we're a little slicker. If we can ever be slick, we're a little slicker. And then when you go to college, you kind of settle into the community and become part of it. It's cool.
Now, of course, there are free shuttles taking people from downtown Boise if you haven't made it down here yet, or if you're planning on going to tomorrow night's show. We, of course, have all of your transportation and parking information on our website, ktvb.com, as well as our new app that is in the App Store now. Just came out this week, so go ahead and you can find all of the information about the concert right there. And, of course, if you're not planning on going to tonight's show, just remember Broadway and University, that is going to be closed down about an hour before the show actually ends. So if you don't need to be in the area, it's very advised you just avoid it. It's going to be obviously a massive crowd as there's going to be a lot of people packing the stadium for this Garth Brooks concert. Brian?
More fans in that stadium than we'll ever see a Bronco football game in one game. So yeah, it's going to be packed, and we're going to show you a live look right now. This is University and Broadway. Not too bad when it comes to traffic. I think a lot of people maybe found their own way to get down there, taking some shuttles, maybe Ubered or Lyfted down there, maybe even rode a bike, just to avoid the fact that, well, parking is not cheap, and they don't want to have to deal with that when they leave the stadium tonight. So just a reminder, Broadway and University will be closed tonight for everybody an hour before that concert ends, and that's expected to end somewhere around sunset or a little bit after that.